Last night, Alberta's Progressive Conservatives elected a new leader who is, by extension, automatically Alberta's 16th premier.
It was a resounding victory for Jim Prentice, a landslide. In fact, he walked away with more than 17,000 votes, 17,963 PC party members voted for him, compared to 2,742 for Rick McIver and 2,681 for Thomas Lukaszuk. And just over 23,000 people actually cast a ballot. So really a clear victory there for Prentice.
Except that, I want to jump in here. The numbers are abysmal. 23,000 people voted. You go back in the history of the PC leadership elections, and you've got 144,000 in 2006. Even the lowest number was about 52,000 when Ralph Klein on the first ballot, and that race back in 92. So to have 23,000 people vote is abysmal. This is a major problem for the party. They managed to sell or give away about 40,000 memberships, which is an all-time low for leadership race. So I think that they've got a real problem here, even though last night Prentice said, I have a very strong mandate. Yeah, a mandate with an abysmal turnout of people. So I think this is a real problem. There's less than 1% of the population in Alberta took part in this. So that's going to be the big uphill climb now for Prentice to reconnect with the people of Alberta.
And you might wonder if maybe that abysmal turnout was one reason, although it seemed like he was emotional over the fact that the Tories are the longest running party of all time. That Jim McCormick actually started to cry a little bit during his intro speech to the results. Yeah. I think maybe he thinks, well, it's been a good run, but maybe it's coming to an end.
I don't know. Okay, so to be fair, I'm going to say it isn't as many as previously, but still 23,000. That's a small city that voted in the Progressive Conservative leadership. I know it's not the monolith that the parties had in the past, but so
no, hold on. I can't really hit this one hard enough, I don't think, because this was supposed to be easier. The old campaigns, you had to go to an actual balloting station and cast a paper ballot. You had to drive somewhere through snow in some cases. This time around, it's supposed to be easy, online, by telephone. And they still only got 23,000 people.
Okay, I will take that point. I concede that point. No devil. I'll stop trying to play devil's advocate here on that point. I've lost that one.
Really important issue is how do they show they're actually new? When you got one new leader, same old caucus, how do you actually show you're actually something different? So the next step is for him to actually get sworn in as premier in the next week or so. And then he has to have a by-election to get a seat in the House, and that's going to be, we're thinking, in Calgary. He has said he will not run in Calgary Elbow, the one seat that's open right now. That's Alison Redford's old seat, and that riding is toxic. He does not want to go near that riding, then, because all the memories of Alison Redford pop up. So he has to get a seat, and then he'll be swearing in a cabinet in about 10 days, I was told. And the question now is how, again, this question that Miriam raised, how does he show he's actually something new, a new team, when he has the same old faces?